If I say, hey, my company does branding, we've branded a $500 million company, and we've done this and we've done that. I'm the one standing here saying it, right? And you don't know who I am. What does it mean to you? Nothing. Now, if you pick up this magazine that we were featured in 2009, and it said the same thing I was saying, now what does that mean? What is advertising? Anybody?
I have one word for it.
Go ahead.
Exposure.
Okay, good word. Anybody else? Advertising introduces your brand to an audience. You hear people confuse this all the time. You say, hey, what are you doing to improve your business? Oh, I'm doing my marketing. And then when you see that marketing, it's an ad. Marketing is not an ad. Okay? Advertising is a billboard. What's on a billboard is an ad. Television, what's on TV? It's a TV ad. Keyword, ad. Print. If I open this magazine and I see an ad for whey protein, it's a what? It's an ad. What does an ad do? If I've never heard of this whey protein by On, it introduces me to this product, right? And typically that's how we get introduced to things. You're reading some magazine, you're watching your favorite show, some ad pops up, some product you've never seen, some company you've never heard before. You're being introduced, right? Okay. So, marketing. What is marketing? Anybody?
You're planning and how you're going to sell your product.
Okay.
Strategic planning for selling your service.
Marketing is more encompassing than selling.
Okay.
It's the whole 9 yards, the package.
Okay. Anybody else? Marketing provides the explanation. Advertising introduces me to your brand, your business, your service, your product. Marketing provides the explanation. What is it? What does it do? How does it work? Where do I find it? How does it do that? If you go to a website, the website is full of information. More information than I get on this ad. If I go to this company's website right now, I'll find out more information about this product and an explanation about all the ingredients, testimonials, what does it do, right? So, a brochure, what does that do? It's an explanation. Okay? So people confuse the two. You say, oh, I'm doing my advertising, and then they'll show you a brochure. Hey, I'm doing my advertising, where your website? No, that's your marketing. Those items do the explaining. Advertising does the introduction. Okay. So the next phase is public relations, or PR. What is public relations?
Is that under 5 or just go to 6?
This is 5.
Okay, so we're still on 5.
Yeah, still on 5. Okay. What is public relations? In a word or a sentence? Anybody?
Customer service.
No.
It's more introducing yourself to the public.
Okay. Customer PR is about, so I've gone through introducing myself here, advertising. I've gone through explaining what it is that I do. Now, have you ever heard of what is called third-party validation? Anybody know what that means? You know what that means? Okay. If I say, hey, my company does branding, we've branded a $500 million company, and we've done this and we've done that. I'm the one standing here saying it, right? And you don't know who I am. What does it mean to you? Nothing. Now, if you pick up this magazine that we were featured in 2009, and it said the same thing I was saying, now what does that mean?
A lot.
It has some weight, right?
Exactly.
So PR influences my customers by the people or things they listen to. So if I read Black Enterprise and I see Daryl in there, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, Daryl's a serious contender. I didn't know he was in the magazine. Or if I'm listening to the radio and Daryl comes on, and the person introducing him is saying, hey, this is Daryl, and he does blah, blah, blah. That's completely different than him telling me this. He could be telling me the exact same thing or have told me the exact same thing, but doesn't have the same weight, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So, PR influences the people my customers listen to. So if I buy Black Enterprise, if I buy Forbes, if I buy Entrepreneur Magazine and I see, and they see me in there, all of a sudden now, I've gone from basically just being me to being a serious contender because it's a third party validating who I am and what I stand for. Does that make sense?
Which is why we get all the stars and athletes and all that. Is that what it is?
No, think more of like I said, the business people, like,
Okay.
or even the stars.
Like being on O.
Yes, being on Oprah, being on The View.
Okay.
If somebody's written a book and you're walking around with the book, hey, and the words in the book haven't changed, all of a sudden I get on The View and Whoopi Goldberg's talking about my book. All of a sudden now, hey, well, I'm interested in finding out what's in the book. When a few minutes ago, the same book I was walking around, you didn't care, right? So, advertising introduces, marketing provides the explanation, PR influences the people that my customers listen to. Okay?